Perfectionism often wears a clever disguise. It masquerades as healthy ambition, but it's not about striving to be our best. It's about an impossible chase for flawlessness. It whispers that we are not good enough as we are. This relentless pursuit is driven by a fear of judgment. It's a heavy burden to carry every single day. This constant pressure can lead to deep exhaustion. It's a setup for disappointment because perfection is, quite simply, unattainable for humans. Imagine you finally climbed your Everest. Maybe it was a huge financial goal. You poured years of your life into it, countless late nights and sacrificed weekends. You picture confetti and overwhelming joy at the summit. But when you get there, an unexpected guest arrives, emptiness. The celebration feels muted, almost hollow. This isn't uncommon. Many high achievers reach their monumental goals only to find a surprising lack of fulfillment. It's a confusing and often lonely experience. This disconnect often stems from the why behind the goal. Was it truly your goal, rooted in your values, or was it a goal designed to impress others? Perfectionism loves an audience. It pushes us toward achievements that look good on paper. We believe these external validations will finally grant us a sense of worthiness. But chasing approval is like trying to fill a leaky bucket. The satisfaction is fleeting if it comes at all. This path prioritizes perception over genuine internal peace. The cost of this chase is incredibly high. The sheer amount of energy invested is enormous. But it's not just physical energy, it's emotional and mental too. We might sideline relationships that nourish us, we might neglect our own well-being, our health, all for a triumphant moment that fails to deliver the promised emotional payoff. This is the cruel paradox of perfection-driven success. It can leave you feeling utterly drained, even when you're surrounded by the spoils of your victory. This isn't sustainable living. Deep within us, our subconscious mind is always working. It's like a silent, vigilant guardian. Its primary job is to keep us safe and guide us toward what truly meets our needs. It learns from every experience. It remembers what genuinely nourishes our spirit. When we achieve something big, like that financial milestone, but it doesn't align with these fundamental needs, our subconscious takes note. It doesn't automatically cheer. It doesn't send out the flood of reward signals we crave. This is where things get tricky. If a goal doesn't satisfy a core human need, perhaps for connection, purpose, or authentic growth, the subconscious doesn't reinforce that achievement. It doesn't register it as a win in the way we might consciously expect. Instead, it might sense a discrepancy. The effort was immense, the sacrifice significant, but the internal reward, the deep sense of satisfaction, is missing. This creates an internal conflict. We wonder why success feels so empty. It's because the achievement didn't feed our soul. This pattern, repeated over time, paves the road to burnout. Burnout is more than just feeling tired. It's a profound state of emotional, physical, and mental exhaustion. Dr. Herbert Freudenberger first identified this in the 1970s. He saw it in dedicated individuals who pushed themselves relentlessly for rewards that didn't truly sustain them. Burnout often brings cynicism and a feeling of ineffectiveness. It's our subconscious mind essentially sounding an alarm, saying, "This path is depleting us. Something needs to change." In a way, burnout is a protective mechanism. The subconscious isn't trying to sabotage us, it's trying to prevent further harm. It might make it harder to feel motivated for similar tasks. Procrastination might creep in. We might feel a general sense of detachment. These are signals. Our inner guardian is attempting to steer us away from pursuits that drain our life force without providing genuine replenishment. It's urging us to listen more closely to our deeper, often unvoiced needs. Many of us are taught to chase external markers of success. Money is often at the top of that list. And yes, money is important. It provides security. It can open doors to opportunities. But money in and of itself rarely quenches our deepest thirsts as human beings. Needs for belonging, for feeling competent, for having autonomy over our lives, these are fundamental. Researchers like Edward Deci and Richard Ryan, with their self-determination theory, have shown how vital these psychological needs are for well-being. True, sustainable motivation doesn't usually come from a bank balance, it sparks from within. It ignites when our goals resonate with our core values, when they connect to what we genuinely care about. This could be making a difference in our community, it could be mastering a craft we love, it could be nurturing meaningful relationships. These are the goals that provide a sense of purpose. They make the effort feel worthwhile even when it's challenging. This is where our real drive lives. Think about the activities that make you feel alive. When do you lose track of time, completely absorbed in what you're doing? These moments of flow, as described by psychologist Mihaly Csikszentmihalyi, are powerful clues. They point towards your intrinsic motivations. When our goals tap into this inner drive, the work itself becomes rewarding. The journey, not just the destination, provides energy. This kind of motivation is self-renewing. It doesn't rely solely on external praise or rewards. Contemporary research powerfully supports this. Daniel Pink, in his book Drive, outlines 3 key elements of true motivation: autonomy, mastery, and purpose. Autonomy is our desire to direct our own lives. Mastery is the urge to get better at something that matters. Purpose is the yearning to do what we do in service of something larger than ourselves. These elements are rarely central to goals focused purely on financial gain. They require us to look inward and define success on our own terms. Big, audacious goals can be inspiring, but they can also feel incredibly distant and overwhelming. If we only focus on that far-off summit, the journey can become disheartening. The sheer scale can paralyze us. However, there's a powerful strategy. Break those big goals into smaller daily actions. Each tiny step forward, each small win provides a vital sense of progress. It's a little burst of encouragement. This creates momentum and keeps our spirits lifted. These small daily achievements are the bedrock of sustained motivation. They offer regular, tangible feedback that we are moving in the right direction. They reinforce our efforts in real time. This is far more effective than waiting for one massive delayed reward. It's like building a magnificent mosaic piece by piece. Each individual tile, each small accomplishment is essential. It contributes to the beauty and strength of the final creation. It makes the big picture feel achievable. When our actions, even the small ones, feel meaningful, our brains respond positively. Dopamine is released. We often hear about dopamine in relation to pleasure, but it's also critically involved in motivation and learning. Meaningful actions create a powerful, positive feedback loop. I did something that matters. It felt good. I want to do it again. This internal reinforcement makes the journey itself more engaging and enjoyable. It fuels our desire to continue, not out of obligation, but out of genuine interest and satisfaction. Ultimately, the quest for lasting satisfaction isn't just about achieving goals. It's about achieving meaningful goals. As Viktor Frankl, the psychiatrist who survived the Holocaust, taught us, the search for meaning is a fundamental human drive. He emphasized this in Man's Search for Meaning. Take time to reflect. What truly matters to you? What are your core values? Set goals that align with these deeper truths. When our efforts are infused with personal meaning, challenges become more surmountable, and our achievements, whether big or small, bring a profound and enduring sense of fulfillment, not just fleeting triumph followed by exhaustion.